This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You got to hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 231 of IcoPod. I am Bob Collier Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. And fellas, we are coming off of In Your House, It's Time. That's right. That was last week's episode where the WWF World Champion, Psycho Sid, retained against Bret the Hitman Hart. And as a result, we know for sure that at the 1997 Royal Rumble, which we will not be covering, Sid will be defending against Shawn Michaels in a rematch from Survivor Series. And, of course, the Royal Rumble is at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, which happens to be Shawn Michaels' hometown, so I'm sure we know what is going to end up going there. But, fellas, coming off of It's Time, how are we feeling about it being the time to end IcoPod in just 3 more episodes, 2 more after this?
It's kind of bittersweet, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't want to reminisce too much because I think we're really gonna hit that hard on our last episode, or at least our last episode for the foreseeable future, right? So I don't want to hit it too hard just yet, but it is kind of bittersweet. Because I see 2 sides of this. I think you guys will probably agree with what I'm about to say is we're going to have another free night of the week again.
Yeah.
I mean, and as young adults, we can't really go wrong with that. On the other side, I really like coming on here with you guys. You guys are 2 of my best friends. Actually, my 2 best friends. And so it's going to be a little bittersweet to not have a set time that I'm talking with you guys every week. So now, am I going to miss watching some of this crap? Not necessarily. I think I am going to still try to, in my free time, watch 97 Raw because I've never seen it. And if I'm in the flow, maybe I can get that to happen. But yeah.
For me personally, I'd say I've relatively come to terms with it. I mean, just to peek behind the curtain a little bit, we've been off like the last 2 weeks. And it's one of those things where I feel like it's going to make time start to go by really fast because really Monday was kind of that anchor point where it's like, okay, IcoPod tonight, and kind of, I guess, anchored those weeks down a little bit. But that part I'm not going to be looking forward to. I think the free time will be nice at first. But I do think there'll be a hole there that all 3 of us will be looking to fill somehow or another.
Oh, yeah. Well, the free time is nice until you have it and you don't know what to do with it.
Well, that's the thing. And I think it'll come down to when we're getting on moving forward, it's because we're really looking forward to getting on.
Yeah.
And that was really the whole thing behind it. So I think, like Dallas said, once the last episode hits, it'll hit me a little bit more. But, with a couple more still to go, I still think we're making the right decision in the long run. So
does that mean that the potential of a Sid-Shawn rematch is not enticing enough for anybody?
Well,
I forgot that part of the question.
Yeah, given the circumstances and kind of like Bob outlined, I mean, we probably know what the outcome's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean,
so
hey, I still like the idea of potentially maybe trying to cover the Big 4 if we can. I think that still would be fun.
Yeah,
especially because I think we all know what happens at WrestleMania 13. So I think there's definitely some fun stuff that we could still do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but listen, I was just thinking about this as we logged on, and this is kind of like this is a pretty big episode because this is the first time that IcoPod is broadcasting from Ohio.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing.
Which
Yeah.
Now IcoPod has been broadcast from 3 states across the United States.
And it might even be more because I have a feeling when I was on vacation once, I still recorded with Bob or something. I might have been in a different state.
Wow. So yeah, it's kind of weird. We're next to Austin in his new home, and we're all in Ohio, definitely together.
It kind of sucks that like I'm the guy who's moved different states twice on the podcast. Like that kind of blows, but
it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the middle of absolute farm country, and I wish I was joking with you, but like my backyard looks like the Windows XP fucking screensaver.
Well, hey, when you got shit together, we got to do like a group FaceTime, and you got to give us the full tour.
Yeah.
And then you need to find some shit to do in that town, so when I come and visit, there's something to do.
Good luck. I've lived here for 10 days, and I think I've seen pretty much everything. It's very small, but at the same time, dude, to be able to sit out and not hear the fucking noisy ass highway or police sirens or.
Well, this is a significant change from being in Orlando. So
major change. So it is something I'm getting used to, but honestly, the quiet and the removing of the hustle and bustle and the cost of living, I am not going to miss.
Wow.
So,
right.
Yeah. But yeah, quite different. And I don't know. Hopefully my internet keeps up with us tonight because this will be the most stress that it's ever had. They had to run new cable in this home. There had never been internet before.
Holy crap! But at least you know the wires are good.
Oh yeah, they're fresh.
What provider do you got? Not a sponsor.
Unfortunately, just because they gave me the promo offer.
Oh no, he's gonna say it.
Spectrum, baby.
I stuck with Spectrum.
Oh God! Listen, guys. I don't want to be that. Well, Bob, you have Spectrum currently as well, right?
I'm forced to have it because I'm in
right. Listen, I don't want to brag, but over the last 2 years of being out here with you guys, I have always had the best internet connection. I'm just saying.
Well, you have Google or something, don't you?
I got Fios, but I got some Google, like a modem and stuff, which helps boost that signal. I can do it. Here, I can do my speed test for you right now on my phone, and it will tell me it is blazing fast. I guarantee you.
I'm gonna do mine too while we're sitting here.
Here, run speed test.
I would do mine, but I would probably crash.
Yeah. I might as well. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to brag, especially since moving here into the house versus the apartment when I started. It was like good there still, but it wasn't like blazing fast. And now
it's funny you say that. I forgot that you were at the apartment when you started this.
So do I, man.
And you would force Kaylee to go into a separate room.
Okay, check out this out, guys. Blazing fast, 782 download, 778 upload. That's fast as fuck.
Holy shit. You want to hear what mine is?
Yeah.
Mine's 304 download.
Oh my God.
And upload is 8.55.
Holy.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's too good.
I don't think that's good at all.
Like I said, I didn't want to brag here, but
it'd take you weeks to get something posted.
Yeah, so. Jeez. It says your internet connection is very fast.
Yeah, that's all matters. As long as it's telling you it's fast, okay?
So suck it.
Well, we'll see how the next hour-ish of the show goes, and then we'll judge how fast it actually is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Who knows?
All right. There is not much notes coming out of the pay-per-view. There's really only the feedback that the Observer readers gave Mr. Meltzer, and it's pretty much a thumbs up. 76% gave its time a thumbs up, 16% down, 6 in the middle. The best match on the show was voted as being Mark Merrow against Hunter Hearst Helmsley, followed by Leif Cassidy, Flash Funk, and Sid against Brett. Now, Cassidy and Funk, I think we were all pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Just how good that was.
Yeah.
The worst match, here's a shocker, Undertaker and Executioner.
Yeah.
And that was followed by Rocky Maivia and Salvador Sinzero, which we did not see. That was on the free-for-all, I believe.
Mm.
And then Owen Bulldog against Scott Hall and Kevin Nash for the tag team championships.
Yeah. I remember liking the show, I believe.
It was, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did,
Yeah.
So.
which was a surprise. But
Yeah.
in your house standards, it was actually not bad.
Right.
Now, there was a moment on the pay-per-view, I believe it was after Merrow and Helmsley, that Goldust had attacked Helmsley on the aisleway. Actually, he, I believe, attacked Merrow and Helmsley. But I was surprised with the whole Helmsley thing. Like, what the hell? They're both heels. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Well, prior to
Right.
the pay-per-view on the free-for-all, there was an interview with Jim Ross and Bret Hart. Behind the interview, you could see Helmsley was hitting on Marlena. So Meltzer notes that Marlena appears to have maybe changed her look to not be so, cigar smoking, but be more attractive, more feminine. Which I think we've maybe noticed that a little bit on Raw recently, that she isn't as like.
I'm gonna need a reminder.
Okay.
I feel like of that. Like I need to see it on this episode to really be like, oh wait a second, that's accurate.
Hopefully she'll be on the episode.
Well, and I think if nothing else, we've all noticed that Goldust and her as a package have kind of been trimmed back a little bit.
I think that's definitely true.
So I would agree with that for sure.
Well, so the attack by Goldust and Helmsley, that would explain maybe why Goldust did that. And then I kind of feel like that's an instance here where it's more than what's being presented as Marlene is just his like director.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's a romantic link between Goldust and Marlena that I don't believe at any point thus far has been explored.
No, not at all.
It's
Yeah.
more so Goldust being playing mind games with other wrestlers on the shows. And,
Right.
the last bit of news here is not from the pay-per-view, but instead it's from a radio interview that took place on December 6th. And that was Shawn Michaels. He was on a Rochester, New York radio station. And he was in character the entire time. And during the interview, he called Hulk Hogan a worthless human being and a total piece of shit.
Oh my god.
But that got edited out of the show because of the 7-second delay.
Yeah.
Was he interviewed by Rochester famous Dalton Castle, by any chance?
Not in 1996. No,
No, I know.
don't believe so.
He was a radio guy. I'm just asking questions.
Was it Rochester, though, or I thought it was Albany?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Rochester.
Well, either way, it wasn't fucking him.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
But that is all the news and notes. There's no house shows coming.
Okay, I wasn't going anywhere.
We would have gone to the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So that's where we would have spent our money. All right, let's get into it here. December 16th, Monday Night Raw. The runtime, 47 minutes and 9 seconds. If you want to watch along, head over to your Peacock app and find it. Season 4, episode 49. When I count down from 3 and say play, that is when you're going to want to hit that play button to watch it with us.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
Mm-mm.
That's fine too. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, immediately Bret Hart's music is playing.
That's fine with me.
Yeah. Oh my god, my volume just got really high. Okay, we're good. Whew.
Starting off with a match with them?
Look at how cramped the Raw logo is.
Yeah.
I think it's time to ditch that shit.
I agree.
If you look at fucking Nitro, it looks so much cooler.
Right. The production value is so much higher.
It's a bigger deal. This, by comparison, this comes across like a backyard fed.
I mean,
like the entrances of these stuff.
Yeah.
I think I've seen better ones in backyard feds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could be.
Oh wait, it's not a match.
Oh, he just said cut the fucking music, just like Shane Douglas, stealing a gimmick.
Oh wow.
He didn't say it in the microphone, but he's pissed.
Oh god, those fucking Howard Stern glasses.
I like.
My mother always said to me.
I like looking at his glasses to see Jim Ross' reflection.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Do we think Jim Ross is going to work this heel or what?
I feel like that's over for the most part.
Okay.
Like
I think they're ditching it. Yeah.
Okay. He's talking about since he came back.
Things have changed. They're not the same.
Yeah, no shit, Brett. You were gone a fucking year, you prick.
You can't tell anybody apart anymore. Scott Hall, he's different. Kevin Nash, what the hell's going on with him?
Yeah.
I leave for 6 months and their work rate's gone to shit.
He's saying that you don't know who your friend is. There is no rules. We got a new attitude. Just gonna make something very, very clear. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at your hair. Psycho Sid. Everybody in the World Wrestling Federation is gonna have to understand one thing. If there's no rules, it's fine by me. Because I don't need any rules, says one of the most technical wrestlers.
What a fucking promo.
You little prissy.
Hey.
Everyone's like, oh, he called him a prissy.
Oh, boy.
Angry Brett, like, Red, this stage is not, I'm not buying it.
Well, I feel like Angry Brett gets so tongue-tied, and it's like he loses his train of thought, you know?
At this point, he's better off just being your baby face, being like, I knew it for the kids, because like if he gets pissed off at the kids, he's like, yeah, get out of my yard.
Yeah, he like loses where he's at in his promo. He doesn't know what to say.
I feel like sometimes Brett has a great idea in his head, and he gets so excited to say it that it just like he fumbles it.
Yeah, I agree completely. I feel like that's exactly what happens.
Oh, he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Interesting choice of word. He's a candidate for the Royal Rumble. So that means, by the way he's saying that he's campaigning to go in, so he's not officially in. He wants to be in.
Just like Shawn Michaels did.
Should Brett even be in the Rumble? I don't know if he should even be in the Rumble.
I mean, if he's not in the title match, might as well put him in the Rumble.
You say he's going to be an announcer?
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time.
And tonight is Vader and Steve Austin, isn't it?
Oh, shit. You're right. And here comes Vader, the man they call Vader. Not Darth Vader. Just Vader.
And he's got Cornette with him for the first time in a long time.
Massive.
Yeah, that's a really good point, too. This is such a weird entrance. Why is it like you come out, and then it goes to an angle, and then another angle to go down to the ring?
Yeah, you got to make a turn.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Because Cornette wasn't with him at the pay-per-view, was he?
I don't know if he was.
He was with him at SummerSlam.
Right.
I don't think he was with him at Buried Alive.
I don't know if he was.
I don't know either.
Vader got that fresh cut with those 2 strips of hair. It looks wicked fresh. Dude just got it done 20 minutes before showtime. He's probably itchy as fuck. He's got little hairs all over his neck and back. There's the glass breaking.
Brett's like, oh, fuck. This guy's more over than me. I'm fucked.
Look at this dude. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's how he like shakes his head. I don't give a fuck.
I like how Brett's angry face is basically him just scrunching his eyebrows.
That's how you get angry, man.
I like that Brett's heel promo is just a babyface promo in a different tone.
94 Bret Hart. I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble and I'm going to win. 96 Bret Hart. I'm in the Royal Rumble and I'm going to win.
Well, even the way he named the opponents, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Psycho Sid, Shawn Michaels, all you guys are really good wrestlers and I respect all of you.
94 Bret Hart would be
But
like
I'm
Lex
gonna win.
Luger. Lex Luger, I respect him. 96 Bret Hart. Lex Luger. Yeah, I respect him.
Or no, it's I don't like him, but I respect him.
Right. Yeah. I may not like him, Vince, but I do respect him. 96 Bret. I may not like him, Vince, but I do respect him.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes all the difference.
This is the battle of the behemoths right now.
Is that how they describe Steve Austin in this situation?
No, I'm just saying it. This is remember they announced this match before the pay-per-view, which I think was a pretty big indicator of how he was going to do in that show.
I don't like that Vader's manhandling Steve Austin right now.
Vader might be one of the first guys to have a pay-per-view named after him, and then he didn't wrestle on the pay-per-view.
Oh,
Holy
God.
wow, that's such a great fucking point.
What's the pay-per-view named after him?
It's time. Our last show.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I made that connection right away either.
So what probably happened here was that they were like, okay, we'll put the belt on Vader at Survivor Series.
Right.
And they're like, well, shit, we didn't do that. But we already have advertisements out for It's Time, so we can't just change it.
Yeah. Yeah, because those names and stuff would have had to been locked in, I would think, the year before or something.
Months before, like 6 months out.
At least 6 months or more.
Well, because the venue and stuff promotes it, so.
Right.
Do we count? So we count It's Time as that's Vader's show, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too. I'm trying to think of any of the other names correlated to a specific person, and I don't really think they have yet.
Well, Beware of Dog would be like the Bulldog.
Yeah, but you know what? Well, but
not like a catchphrase.
That doesn't feel like a direct thing. Like so, It's Time reminds me of then you have like Rock Bottom, right? Obviously, Degeneration X. NWA just did Always Ready for Matt Cardona. I mean, it's a show directly named after like his catchphrase.
Like Mind Games, like with Mankind, right?
See, okay, that's where
Buried Alive with like Taker.
Yeah, so I was gonna say Buried Alive, but that's about the match, not about the guy.
The person. Right.
So I almost was gonna mention that, and I thought, Bob, you were gonna be like, no, it's the match. So I already corrected myself in my head.
Yeah, that would be the match. Yeah.
Well, Revenge of the Taker is obviously one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I said Rock Bottom, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not saying that. Never mind.
Be another one.
I was gonna make a bad joke.
Well, Degeneration X is definitely one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look.
And that's actually a decent pay-per-view, by the way.
Well, I'm just saying it right now. Shawn Michaels wore the best attire of his entire career at that show. I'm saying it.
Who did he fight at that show? Shamrock?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up other names here.
Austin and Vader were just brawling around ringside. They returned. Did I hear a bell?
I did not hear a bell.
I thought I did it.
See, Beware of Dog that's like almost you could almost consider it.
I would count it.
I feel like it's saying like, hey, beware of the British Bulldog.
And he's in the main event against Shawn. I mean,
yeah, I would count it.
Dog, Bulldog, how can you not? Yeah, Revenge of Taker.
I don't like that Brett's in his ring gear for commentary. I think that's stupid.
I mean, It's probably because he's going to be wrestling.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to have to change again.
Right.
I think we at least covered all the in your houses. We said all the ones that
Calgary Stampede, I'd say, is one.
Yeah, but that's
pretty direct.
Well, it's Canadian Stampede.
Oh, Canadian.
In Calgary, but see that's tough because it's kind of named after the place
Brett,
they're in.
Brett is beating up Steve Austin. He's putting the sharpshooter on him.
Oh my God! Yeah, the bell rings. There we go.
What
That's
a
a bell.
cheater. That is bullshit. Steve Austin didn't even do nothing. He didn't deserve that.
At least Steve Austin didn't just do a job to Vader, because that would have been bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could really have either one of these guys.
No, right.
No.
This is just a matter of saying, hey, we have this match going on, check it out, and we're not going to give you a winner.
Stone Cold.
I didn't think it was terrible, though.
No, I think that was a fine opening match. And with Brett, like, this whole situation is making it a lot more interesting.
Yeah. Vader jumping Brett here. They're trading blows on the outside.
I mean, look at how often do you see 3 fucking stars
Yeah.
wrestle? It's like Stone Cold, Vader, Bret Hart. Whoa. Right. Everyone knows who they are. I mean, it's just weird to see happening,
Yeah.
Why do I feel like there has been like a pay-per-view recently that was named after a guy?
Well, there's always Ready, like I said.
No, but I mean like for WWE even.
Oh, WWE?
Yeah. I can't think of anything. There's something that makes me feel like as if there was.
Brett's got Steve Austin locked in a sharpshooter on the outside. Officials are trying to pull him off.
Hey, why are they pulling his hair?
Like, you think this year, Bob, or?
No, not necessarily this year, but like fairly recent.
I'm scrolling quick.
I could be off, but.
Did you guys watch that AEW New Japan show?
I was gonna mention it off air because I was very frustrated. I don't know if you ended up getting a chance.
I didn't get a chance.
Although with your internet issues, I understand.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. There's alternative ways to watch things, and unfortunately, my alternative ways weren't working very great.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? This guy is complaining about alternative ways of watching a show, which would mean that he didn't necessarily have to pay for it, and he's mad about it.
I am, because it's the first time in probably 15 years.
Yeah, buy the show, dude.
If you wanted to hang out and not be a little bitch,
buy the fucking show.
I can't for myself. I need to have someone there.
Ahmed's cutting a promo, by the way. It's Coliseum home video. You guys are fucking it up.
From It's Time.
I don't know. I haven't heard a lot about it, though, so that makes me think maybe I didn't.
No,
you're not following the right people on Twitter.
No, people are saying it's AEW's best show produced ever, and also like one of the best shows of the year. I did see Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy, and it was fucking nuts. It was like awesome.
See, I don't like either of those guys, though.
Yeah, but I think if you saw it, I think you'd be impressed. Like, it was really good.
You're going down.
I love this "You're Going Down" chant.
I bet you Moxley and Tanahashi is really good.
I heard it was really good. I was talking to a friend at work about it, and he said that match was very good.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, they are going to be in action here against the Godwins. And you know what, fellas? I don't know if this is a good sign for the Godwins because they didn't get an entrance.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
But Razor,
I love how much pyro these guys get.
Look at Double, dude. Double. And the Razor. It's like, what the hell? So ridiculous.
That was the whole pyro budget for this episode.
This has got to be the last time we see him, right? Can someone say yes?
Do you think that people in the crowd at this point think that it's Scott Hall?
No, not anymore. I feel like
anybody?
There's no way.
You know what? I'm not going to say there's no way.
I mean, there's got to be, I would say some kids probably, but I feel like everyone else has talked around, and it's like, oh, wait, you didn't hear that it's not actually them, whatever, by now for sure.
But here's my thing. There is a separation between fan bases. Like, people who watch WWF don't necessarily watch WCW, so they may think,
right,
this is Scott Hall.
Well, I almost look at it like if I was a kid, right, and I'm like, oh my god, did you see that Razor Ramon and Diesel came back? And then your smart ass uncle's like, nah, man, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, they're on Nitro, and it's like, oh fuck, like I don't actually watch that.
I feel like I would know as a kid.
The only thing that's telling me there's a shadow of doubt is like if you're a super casual fan, you don't buy good tickets to this show. And really, you only catch Raw occasionally. I think there's a chance that you think this is Razor Ramon for real and Diesel.
Well, right. If you don't zoom in too much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're at a bad seat at a live event, you don't fucking know.
Razor
If
Ramon,
your television's real spotty and they're just like,
well, and you got to put it this way. The quality we are watching this on today on the Peacock Network is significantly better than the TVs that you were watching this on the 96. Yeah. I think Razor literally just looks like he gained a little weight. Besides that, that's him. He just doesn't look as lean and less hairy. And then
the build, I would say the build is completely different.
Oh yeah.
It just looks like he gained weight.
I think the only way I would really know for sure is through the magazines.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point.
Right. Like in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated, I'd be like, wait a minute. That's Razor Ramon.
And I remember being a kid and like looking at magazines. I don't think I read them as in depth as Bob did, but I got them.
Well, I mean, I didn't read. I got them, but then I would just like look at the pictures and I'd be over it.
I think though that the whole point though is for us to know that they're fake. Because realistically,
I think that's
they don't want to get sued, first of all. Saying that it's like Scott Hall and Diesel, but Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. But at the same time, if they wanted to hide it, they would never do face close-ups. There would be no promos.
Right. Well, this is where I think their first like appearance or two, I don't think they were making it they don't think they wanted to make it obvious.
I agree.
And then they realized, and they made a mention on commentary early on, like, it's not actually them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure they like said it.
Yeah.
Or made a reference to the point that it's not because they realized, oh fuck, we probably shouldn't be doing that.
I feel like they confronted Jim Ross and he was like,
yes.
They may not be here, but we made the characters and like we'll show you that we can do it again or whatever.
Well, I feel like that's why the Jim Ross thing even happened, is because they had to be like, oh fuck.
Right.
This type of stuff works on like soap operas when you can like interchangeable, but in wrestling it just
right. Now realistically,
he just completely
that was so bad. That's so bad.
And that was not on purpose. I think he was definitely supposed to hit him.
How much longer are they really here?
They're definitely gone before WrestleMania 13.
That's still way
Honestly,
too long.
I don't even remember him on 1997 TV. Like Raw.
I mean, are they in the Rumble? I guess that could be potentially a good last appearance, maybe, but.
Oh, they might.
I don't remember seeing them on Raw in 1997.
You know what? Here, I'll look up and see if they're in the Royal Rumble.
I just need closure. IcoPod's getting some closure. I need closure about these two fucks. I just do.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble. All right. Do you guys think they're in the Rumble match or not?
I kind of think they are.
I don't think they are.
Well, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's sad. That's a sad day at the office.
How much longer after that?
That's a good question. Let's see here.
And after you that, I have something.
This match has not been good.
Nope, that's why I'm pulling out the big guns after Bob looks up the
Diesel and Razor Ramon have been in control for the most part, and unfortunately the Godwins are on the other end of this because it's Diesel and Razor moves, but done in a shittier way, which Diesel shittier is pretty rough.
So, according to Wikipedia, at least, it would appear that the Royal Rumble is in fact the last time.
Okay, that's good. That's a good move.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, since this match is so fun, I'm gonna bring back fan favorite segment: reading wrestling theme songs.
So, Diesel,
Oh, boy.
fake Diesel would wrestle sporadic live events through April.
Holy
Live
shit.
events. They can do live events, I guess.
That's deep into the year.
Yeah, through April. So, but the fake Razor, the Royal Rumble '97 is the last appearance.
This match
I
might
was
be about to wrap
bring-
up. Should I wait? I'll sing my theme in a Oh, wait, hold on. He's calling for the Razor's Edge.
It's probably gonna look so bad if he doesn't.
Slop drop.
Oh, okay, good.
Boom.
I was not looking forward to how that was gonna look.
No.
Oh,
way.
no.
Diesel's in.
Oh, boy.
I didn't think he was going to get him over all the way.
That was a piece of shit.
1, 2. Okay.
Oh my god, come on.
How do we do the job? What a shock. That's
actually pretty nuts.
After the worst power bomb of all fucking time.
Oh, I don't know about the worst one. The worst one might be Sold Out '98 when Kevin Nash pretty much breaks the Giant's neck. But
Well, what do you expect?
Or War Games with Pillman and
yeah,
Sid.
that's not good.
good God. Yeah, I won't miss those assholes, huh?
Oh, Sid. He's laughing.
Oh my god, I love when Sid's polite.
Thank you very much, Mr. McMahon.
He's fucking psycho, but he's just so polite.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
You defeated Shawn Michaels with a powerbomb. You defeated Bret Hart with the powerbomb. Can anyone stop you? Can anyone take the title from you? The answer's no.
I have decided though for Sid that if you take anything away from Sid, he's not Sid. Like for example, if Sid has a buzz cut, his look goes from 10 to like a 6.
Yeah, that'd be pretty weird.
Yeah.
If Sid-
he needs the look.
If he has like a normal sized chin, he's going down a couple pegs. If he isn't enormous, he's going down pegs. If he isn't ripped, he's going down pegs. It's got to be with Sid. It's got to be all or nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can't change the look. That'd be like Ahmed Johnson coming out with a full set of, hair.
I'll tell you what, Ahmed Johnson with a big ass afro and like 6 sideburns would be awesome.
Ooh.
Cause he'd be this jacked up fucking dude with a huge afro and sideburns.
Oh, look at Sean's flowing hair right now.
Sean looks like he's on drugs.
Yeah, he does.
Well, 'cause he fucking is.
That's what I was thinking. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
He's doing heroin or something? What the hell's going
Yeah,
on?
he's had a rough go here.
He's strung out.
Can't even keep his goddamn eyes open.
Do I look at the camera or what do I do? I don't know. LaFon and Furnace are in the ring.
All right, here we go. We might have a redeeming tag team match here.
Who do you think they're gonna? Who do you think they could be fighting?
Who
Not Owen
knows?
and Bulldog, right? There's no way.
Oh, actually, that's a good guess. I can't even think of another tag team right now.
I hope it's like Leaf Cassidy and like a random guy.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Like Barry Horowitz or something.
Starburst Fruit Twists present the Royal Rumble. Okay. Thanks.
Sean just chewing away on his fucking gum.
This is Big League, McMahon. The grape flavor.
That's the best kind. Big League Chew.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about Big League Chew, but I swallow it.
Oh, God.
I eat it.
Yo.
This was Shawn Michaels on Raw tonight versus the Raw we're watching. Check it
Where's
out.
his teeth?
Bob, did you see this?
Oh my God.
Shawn on Raw tonight. Shawn
Why
on
doesn't
Raw
he have
96.
teeth?
They're hidden. You can see them a little bit.
Oh.
They're talking about John Cena. John, it's been a great 20 years.
I think Shawn's pretty irrelevant at this point. Does anybody give a fuck what Shawn Michaels says on Raw in 2022?
No, that's why he's standing in front of NXT 2.0.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
No one. Weird reference to your interference, Shawn.
Shawn's cutting a back and forth interview here, and he's standing in front of some kind of banner. It's very lazily done. I guess this is just an attempt to get him on TV this week. He's almost got like the Rachel haircut.
Yeah. His skin looks like it's turning like purple.
Yeah, he's not looking good here this week.
Even if you wanted to. Why do you just spin around? Wait, they're fighting two randos.
A mask guy but his mask is like a cloth. It's like the leftover. Mask. It's like the leftover red that they use for that sign. Oh, there's TL Hopper.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. So much for a spotlight on these guys, huh? They get these assholes.
Okay, you guys ready for some lyrics? I teased it. I gotta get it out now.
You better just do it because we ain't gonna see much here.
That's why I don't know why this is the one that I thought. It's not. I don't know if it's as controversial.
Well, by the way, we should point out that Jordan had a really good one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he should have thought of American Males. I didn't.
Yeah.
And I feel like with just a few episodes left, I've kind of got to keep this going for at least the next couple here.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready? You have to guess who it is. Okay. I think you're gonna know by like the third word, but.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. Woo. I can slap a tornado. I can dry up a sea, yeah. When I live for the moment, there ain't no one greater than me. You'll never find your pleasure if you worry about your pain, and your precious little details are stretching out my brain. Well, you spin me around and bite your nails. Now let me tell you, son, that you can't trust anybody if you can't trust number one. Well, the man tells me my future is not so far away. To get ready for tomorrow, I got to waste my whole today. Well, my inner life knows better. Well, it's what I want to hear. Just like a diamond bullet, well, it's crystal, crystal clear. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, yeah, I can slap a tornado. I can dry up a sea. When I live for the moment, there ain't no one greater than me. Now, don't you sell me no future, yeah. Don't you sell me your love. I ain't punching your number. You couldn't pay me enough. I ain't buying no future when the past is so far away. I ain't buying no future when the past is so far away. I ain't buying no future when the past is so far away. I ain't buying no future when the past is so far away. Yeah, I can slap a tornado. I can dry up a sea. When I live for the moment, there ain't no in me. Now don't you sell me no future, yeah? Don't you sell me your love. I ain't punching your number. You couldn't pay me enough. 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 You couldn't pay me enough.
Well, I want to point out, I know the guy that's in the mask. That's Tom Pritchard. But I don't know this song. I don't know.
See, I do.
Bob, you don't?
I don't think I do.
And the only reason I know is because Dallas at some point in the lyrics mentioned being number one.
What's the era?
2000s, isn't it?
A little bit later, probably, but yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I can't think of like a year off that. Man.
I don't know.
Do you want a hint? I'll give it away though if I give you a hint.
Well, I know who it is. I would say, like, if you're thinking of him, Bob.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's a SmackDown guy right now.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Matt Hardy.
I didn't realize that was the fucking...
I thought that I Can Slap a Tornado was a giveaway.
Dude, no. If you don't know, if you don't
I
know
know the
who
word.
that
I know
is-
like the words.
No. Oh, Billy's talking
He's
backstage.
a Top Gun.
Oh God.
That's so crazy that, like, I never realized those were the lyrics of his song.
I only knew
It's
like,
just
the
a
first
lot of
one.
yelling. Like when you hear it, it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that was better than I thought because I thought it was a dead giveaway. So I'm glad that was the one I went with.
No.
Oh, Karate Fighters Holiday Tournament still going on here.
Are you shitting me, dude? There's like 4 figures, and they've stretched this out 4 months.
Now, this is the ultimate question, but Austin, once you kind of get settled here, you better have a package with Karate Fighters coming to that door.
I know.
I'll be really disappointed if you don't.
I do need them. And I'll be honest, I want ones that are open. I don't want sealed package or anything like that because I want to use them.
Right. You could always get sealed package and then have them fresh, just like you were a kid, ready to go.
Yeah, but then I
And
feel
honestly, I don't know if they're going to cost that much more.
well, yeah.
Mark Mero does not look like he wants to be part of this.
No. I love his jacket, by the way. I think this jacket is awesome.
Is he fighting?
Either he is or Sable is. Sable is a little bit more revealing tonight.
I thought they were doing a Karate Fighter thing in the ring.
Oh my god.
Oh god. We're 31 minutes into the show, by the way.
Oh wow.
This is flown by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my time check, if you're following along, 32 minutes, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Shit.
Haven't missed a lot of action, though. I'd say the in-ring stuff has been kept to a minimum.
George and Adam, these guys have names.
Yeah, man.
That orange hair is so fucking bad.
Well, the color's blown out, too. I mean, it's not...
Yeah.
Wow, he's going to walk to the ring?
Coming January 19th. The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
By the way, we're in Tampa, Florida.
They are doing the finals in the ring. Now, is this because they had to fuck up the tournament because Kurt Hennig was in it? So they were like, fuck it, film it in the ring for karate fight. Fucking Karate Fighters on Raw in the middle of the ring.
Mind you, Nitro's kicking their fucking ass, dude.
Well, let's see. WCW Nitro 12. Is this 16, right? Yeah.
16.
Let's see what's going on Nitro. I'm just going to go to these results. Sorry.
Watch it be something worse, like
Sergeant Craig Pittman.
I'm just going to run
Riggs against like Craig Pittman or something.
I'm going to run,
and it went like 12 minutes.
I'm just going to run down the whole card, okay? Let's just get it right out of the way. Lord Steven Regal defeated Psychosis to retain the WCW Television Championship. Big Bubba Rogers defeated Chavo Guerrero Jr. Chris Jericho, defeated Masahiro Chono by disqualification.
Oh, shit.
Dean Malenko defeated David Sammartino to win the WCW World Cruiserweight title, or to retain, excuse me. Retain. Then we have some fun where Ice Train defeated Jerry Flynn. As Sable just won the Karate Fighters tournament. Jesus Christ. Then we had Rey Mysterio Jr. defeat Bobby Eaton.
Oh, that would have been good.
Kevin Sullivan defeated Arn Anderson. Rick Steiner with Scott Steiner fought Sting, and it ended in a no contest.
Oh.
Then the Faces of Fear, Meng and the Barbarian, fought the Outsiders, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, which also ended in a no contest.
I'd say that undercard was pretty good.
I was trying to see if anything big happened in the notes here, but a lot of Piper stuff. Piper and Hogan were featured.
Yeah. Are we not going to get our Karate Fighters and he's just going to get beat up?
No, they did it already.
They did?
Yeah, Sable won.
Oh, I was listening to fucking Dallas tell me the Nitro shit.
I stopped and said that Sable just won.
Why is King and HHH beating this guy up.
Oh, Goldust just tripped Sable and she almost fell off her top.
Wait, Goldust is a good guy?
Whoa.
I think so.
Get fucked. That's bullshit.
He's going after Helmsley. Wait. Yeah, Mero looks like he's helping him.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Mero's going after Helmsley now.
I can't say I expected that.
They're
Sable's
both
holding
wild
her
men.
top like, oh my god, my nipples are about to fall out. Like, I'm not going to pose for Playboy in 2 years.
Bob's pissed.
Bitch. Just let those nipples out, dude.
Why is Goldust helping Mark Mero? No. Why couldn't they have done like
Well, I just call
Savio
him a
Vega
freak.
or something? Come on.
I feel like this is a memorable situation that we're about to see.
Do we see a kiss?
A kiss.
Yeah, in a minute. Let's see.
What's the matter?
It's King and Goldust in the ring right now. King's just going on and on. Goldust doesn't even have a mic in his hand.
Lawler, just call Helmsley a real man if you know what I mean. He's going to say something here. I think that's pretty bad.
The heck? I'm not saying you're not a man. I'm just saying you're a.
Are they going to bleep it? Because he says it.
What the heck? He just keeps saying, "What
Is he
am
gonna
I?"
say? I'm pretty sure he said.
He's like, yeah, he's beating around the bush here. He just keeps saying it.
I feel like I think I know what he's gonna say, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, he said queer. I thought he said the slur.
That's what I was thinking.
I could have sworn that he did, and it was like a major like what the hell? I can't believe he said
Look,
it.
like Goldust, I feel like wants to laugh.
He says no and gives him a right hand.
Look at the pop. Aren't you queer? He goes no, and the crowd is like, thank God he hasn't been this whole time, and they pop like it's fucking a huge deal.
He said it in a more of a slur way. He said, "Aren't you a?"
Wait, he said queer?
Yeah.
He said yes.
Oh.
I thought he said the slur, the F slur.
See, they didn't show that in the text, the subtitles, so I didn't know that he actually said it.
Marlena's wearing a weird velvet dress that looks like it should be a Santa dress, but it's gold.
I'd like to plow her out in that.
He's kissing her hand, or he's kissing her hand.
All right,
Is
so this has got to officially end the Goldust like the character in the sense of it being.
Yeah, it's definitely going in a different direction.
Well, I think at this point, and I felt this for a while, we kind of saw the peak of Goldust already, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're significantly past that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting because obviously we know his character changes drastically in some weird ways soon, and then even then it switches again when he turns to be more comedy later on.
I would honestly say that the Goldust of what we've seen so far is probably 2 years ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It stood out.
Is our main event tonight
Billy and Bart,
against
baby.
Bart?
Oh, yeah.
How did I not know this until right now?
I bet you Undertaker's pissed because he's coming out in a black trench coat and a black hat.
That's my gimmick.
Does anybody care about a heel Billy Gunn? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Talk about 2 years ahead of time with Goldust. Well, this is 2 years fucking too late here.
Yeah. The same music for Bart.
Of course.
That's funny. Is his hat yellow or is that just the lighting?
It's just the lighting.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, it's lighting.
Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell?
I say you keep Bart Gunn a cowboy, don't you?
I think.
Yeah. Oh, Billy he could have just broke his wrist. With his wrist got tangled up in the ropes there as they both went to the floor. I'm surprised he didn't get really hurt there. Is there any chance in hell that Bart wins this match?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's very clear they're more heavily featuring Billy. So.
I don't really think there's a breakout one over the other. I mean, not at this time. To me, I'd say they're pretty interchangeable. They want to like push Billy as the charisma guy, but
I was gonna say
right,
that.
yeah, no, that's definitely what they're trying.
That. Yeah, I think Billy's easier to hate.
Which his family is here.
The family is there.
Bart's wife.
Look at the guy with the mustache sitting next to him. But okay, so I feel like that's the only reason Billy gets the spot is because he's easier to hate than Bart is, just from looks alone.
So they're saying that their family's there, but it's like their wives and like children. I want the mom and dad there.
Yeah.
Billy, Bart.
Billy.
Don't be fighting. I don't think anybody cares about this match.
No, especially not for a main event. Are you fucking kidding me? We still got 6 minutes of the show to go here. And we're in a headlock.
That's a smart strategy. Put a sleeper on and then put your hands over his eyes to help him fall asleep.
It's true. It's working on me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Vince is advertising, I think, potentially in your house with like replays that if people had issues watching it or something.
Yeah, if you had a tough time finding it.
That's not good.
Oh, there's technical difficulties.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like they're saying.
Ooh.
So, what is that? I wonder what that even means. Maybe that means like in a couple weeks they're going to show us all the matches that like they did last year. In early 96 they showed like the whole pay-per-view essentially.
Yeah. Didn't they spread it out between 2 shows, though?
Yeah. One of which was Brett and Bulldog.
What did I watch recently that I was like, wow, I used to shit on this as a kid, but it's really good. Hold on, I'll think of it. Damn it. I put it on as background noise. Oh, you know what it fucking was. It was like SmackDown 05 or 06. No, I think it was 05. And the fucking Mexicools were on.
I like the Mexicools. I liked all 3 guys in the Mexicools.
Well, that's the thing, dude. Watching it back, I like all those guys, but at the time, I thought they were the biggest piece of shit ever.
Right, and it's funny that you say that because it was a few years ago at this point. I feel like I watched like a random 05 pay-per-view because I have like the box set of like all the shows, and like they're on a bunch of them, and it's like, damn, you guys are good as fuck. But as a kid, I hated them.
It's me too, dude. Yeah. No, I watched it back.
So Bart just hit a stun gun, and Billy isn't moving, and he told Earl my neck.
It looks like he's like crying.
Well, I'm confused because he dropped him with a stun gun, but it was like his midsection.
Oh, now they gotta get the wives in the ring.
Oh my god.
Billy,
we gotta get a stretcher.
Touch his head and neck in case it's.
She did. She moved it around.
That dude didn't realize that was a wife and was stopping her, and then the people were like, "No, let him go. Let her go."
That's hilarious.
That is horrible.
Well, these obviously aren't the wives, right?
No, I don't know if that's accurate.
It could be the wives.
It'd definitely be their wives. I don't know what either of their wife looks like. So.
Oh, well, he just he's moving his neck, so he's lying.
It can still hurt and he can move it.
This is so stupid.
For the guns.
I didn't mean to paralyze my brother. But he's not my brother.
Many football
I love
players,
how at some point here they completely ignore it. Because, like, Bart Gunn's he's, like, with the company for, like, 3 years. And, like, Billy goes and does his own thing. And, like, they don't ever cross-reference it again. Be like, oh,
Never again. No.
These guys are brothers.
No, never again.
You don't even mention it. But he's still Bart Gunn. And he's still Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Like,
that is actually really funny. Hey, really random, and especially in the closing minutes of the match, but I saw one of the Hebners in the ring. Dave Hebner passed away, and so did Tim White.
Yeah.
And all I could, this is bad. The only thing I think of is we got to have a third referee that's about to go, because they say those things come in threes.
Earl's got to be up next, dude.
The day after his brother died, he was on Impact Slammiversary with his son. Mm-hmm. And they did a thing up pointing up and stuff.
Let's look at this stuff.
It was cool.
I'm pretty sure it's basically his midsection.
Yeah, see, I didn't even really get to see when it happened.
It's like a whiplash thing.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna do another thing.
That's bullshit, dude. He just wasn't even on his neck.
He whiplashed backwards.
Get Bart out of the ring.
I think they're trying to recreate like the Shawn Michaels thing.
Yeah, yes. That's what it feels like.
But like, number one, no one cares about either one of these guys.
And the feud's not big enough to warrant something like that. That's stupid.
As soon as if I was watching the show after as soon as it ends, I'd be going to bed not thinking about Billy Gunn breaking his neck. Like, okay, I got school tomorrow. Let's go.
Yeah, I agree.
Meanwhile, like when Shawn Michaels, I'd be like, oh shit, Shawn Michaels might be like dead.
Right.
But Billy Gunn's like, okay, I guess I won't see him on TV for a while. Let's
Wow, that's how we're going off Raw, guys.
Bart Gunn needs a fucking Emmy. That's great.
Good God.
What did I do? I don't know my own strength. I just hurt my own brother. All right. Well, that show flew by.
Yeah.
For the most part. I don't think I didn't hate it.
No, I didn't either.
I don't think it was great.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't like, holy shit, that was horrible. I would say that was like average.
Yeah. I thought a lot of it was filler, to be honest with you, because really the in-ring action stuff we got was like nobody important. Very little storyline progressing this episode. Then they pull a segment with the karate fighter shit. I don't like a face Gold Dust. I think that's a bad move.
That is a little weird. I do think that this Raw is a little bit weaker as far as live Raws after a pay-per-view go.
Yeah.
If this was like, the next episode or so on, I would have probably not really think much about it.
Right.
But I think in that regard, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I would say that, following a pay-per-view that we really liked to then jump here on this episode, I guess it's a nice reminder of why we might be stepping away from episodic Raw.
Well,
I agree with it being a weaker Raw coming off the pay-per-view. I kind of think I like the idea of Goldust being a face.
You do?
I think I do.
I guess what else do you do with him as a heel? So I guess in that regard, it freshens him up a little.
The reason why I like it's because it kind of shows some level here of like growth in the company. Because like before they were like going over the top with the homosexual stuff and like that's the type of shit that, like he's got to be a heel and it's bad to do that or whatever. You could switch him to a babyface and keep that same mannerisms, but then have him as a babyface.
But here's the thing, though, Bob. They're not really doing that. I mean, the reason he's, I think, considered a face by the crowd now is because King flat out asked him, "Are you gay?" And he said no.
Right. But I'm saying he can still do those mannerisms against heels and then get a positive reaction.
Right.
So
But
if he wrestles Jerry Lawler and he
Yeah.
rubs up on him and Lawler freaks out because that's what you would expect, the
yeah.
fans can be like, yeah, he's creeping out Lawler. This is great.
Yeah. No, I do. I get that. I just feel like logical wise, even if you are taking your foot off the gas with the whole homosexual thing, just from a character standpoint, I don't know. I think you keep him heel for a couple of years before you turn him.
See, I think I kind of feel like they kind of like.
I do feel like it's like ran its course.
I'm gonna use the expression. I think they bust the load of the Goldust character really quickly.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And I think that if this was an era where it wasn't Monday Night Raw, so let's say they did this in like 1989 when it's like primetime wrestling and all that other bullshit, they probably could have dragged it out like for like what you were saying, years, because like he wouldn't be on every show,
Right.
and he would probably even miss several weeks, months before he'd get a focus. But here on like these things, it's almost every week that he was doing something or mentioned or whatever.
And it was really angle heavy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not so much just he's in a singles match and that's all you see of him. It's like
within what? So he debuts in like what was it, September or October against Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Or no. Jannetty was his first pay-per-view, I think. I think it was Jannetty.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
But regardless, so like by February I guess December, he's like saying, I love you, Razor Ramon. And then he's all like, hot rod, I want to put your piper in my mouth or whatever he's talking about. So it's like, holy shit, like we're diving deep into it. Then he's making out with Ahmed Johnson, unconscious Ahmed Johnson, but still kissing him.
Well, yeah, and I guess for me, like, if we look at Goldust just up to this point, we've really seen 3 generations of Goldust already. Because he starts out as, like, the old Hollywood type,
right,
where it's all about the movies and it's a production and all this stuff. Then it goes, turns a corner and says, no, it's more homoerotic than that. And that's what he's using that against people. And then for our third act here, it's getting stripped away. And now he's transitioning to the point where it's just, I'm doing this for theatrics and I'm not homosexual and I'm going to come and do a babyface run and save. Right. So I guess maybe that's why I feel like if it were me, I would have kept Goldust phase number 2 for like a year or 2.
Sure.
Because it's already such a confused character at this point, and really his match quality has been all over the place too. Sometimes it's like one of the best matches on the show, and then other times it's like not even a match.
Well, I think shortly after, maybe it was around Piper, he fucked up his knee. So for like 3 or 4 months, he just was not having good matches.
Yeah. So he doesn't even have like that equity in as like at least a good match guy. To whereas if he's switching his character directions all these times, it's not a huge deal. So I don't know. I think to me, maybe unfairly, I'm comparing him to like a Mankind where, out there characters, but Mankind has been consistent since he fucking showed up and has decent and several pretty good matches under his belt at this point. So they obviously know how to do a character. I just think that Goldust is such a touchy, hot button thing that they're playing too much hot potato with him.
Yeah, that's
which is why I feel like it's 2 years ahead of its time. Because really, by 98, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and they do. Yeah.
Vince Russo would have had a fucking field day
with this character.
Goldust. In 1998, he would have been like, "You're gonna like have sex with Val Venus, and he's not going to realize that you're a dude. And it'll be
Right.
like, that'll
Oh
be
my
the major
gosh.
storyline going into Judgment Day.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely what would be going on.
So that's where I'm at with it. But as far as the rest of the stuff, I still love that Brett's back. I still love that Stone Cold is like a main eventer now.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot of good talent and a lot of good guys. So
Yeah, there is definitely positives going into 97. Too bad we won't see it. At least not episodically.
not episodically.
Because we chose to do 4 years of mediocre to bad.
Of course.
That's what people wanted to hear, though.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to listen to good stuff?
No.
It's overdone. It's
That was a great
overplayed.
show. That was a great show. That was good. Nothing bad here. No, we want.
We blazed the trail, Bob. We blazed a trail.
That's right.
And did what nobody else wanted to or had even attempted to do.
That's right.
So.
Absolutely. I would ask Dallas if he has anything else, but I can tell he's tuning out, and he's like, "No, dude, I'm good." So.
I am good. I told you already. I'm not getting too deep right now.
Okay.
I have nothing else about the show. I actually, when you just mentioned Mankind, I was thinking, where is he? But then I remember, guess what? There's other episodes in this taping. If we don't see Mankind at least once more, I'm gonna be a little upset.
He was buried alive.
Okay.
Although I think we have seen him since then, obviously.
Yes.
There was Survivor Series.
Yeah, exactly. So he's around. Mick Foley has a great podcast. Not a sponsor, but it's pretty good.
We're not plugging in other pods.
Hey, if you need a good alternative,
The Conradis
Foley's
doesn't
pod.
need an extension off of IcoPod, okay? So fuck him.
No, but I just like hearing Mick Foley talk. I'm just saying.
I will say, though, that potentially the next 2 episodes and our final episodes of our episodic series may be recorded with all of us in the same room at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's certainly a chance of that happening.
Which hasn't happened in years at this point.
If you want a sample of it,
So.
check out Beach Blast 9.
Mm-mm. Do not want some of that.
I
Yeah,
really
actually,
think that's the last time we all sat down and recorded together.
Yeah,
I don't think.
said 8 words.
Yeah. I don't think.
He watched a few Raws with us too, though. I think, didn't you?
You know what? I might have.
I think you did.
Yeah, but that shows you how long ago it was that since
Yeah.
I was full time on the pod, we haven't done
No.
it together in person altogether,
No.
which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So that might be a thing to look forward to, the last 2 episodes. I'm sure you'll hear even less about what we're actually watching and even more of the BS that you've come accustomed to for the last handful of years now.
So what better way to end it than extra bullshit in your episode?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we might as well wrap up the bullshit for this week's episode. We'll be back next week for the final 2. I'm gonna start getting emotional. We got 2 more to go, and then I got my Mondays free. I can't believe it. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, you think so?
I'm not doing TNA on a fucking Monday. Okay, fuck you. All right, guys. Until next week, for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Hines Jr. And this has been
2 to go.